This thing is so fast and so smooth. I love it. Let's unbox it. I'll tell you a little bit about my experience with the Meepo Mini 2. So just some quick background, this is my first ever electric skateboard purchase. So this video is really just to talk about my experience with Meepo specifically. Whether you're expert or beginner or right in the middle, I wanted to tell you my experience about Meepo, the quality of their boards, and kind of dive in a little bit. So just some quick specs about the Meepo Mini 2. Meepo claims the Mini 2 maxes out around 29 miles an hour, which is way too fast for me, but if you're into that, great. Meepo claims the board can get around 11 miles in a full charge, obviously depending on decline, incline, the regenerative braking, which I'll talk about, and your style of riding. And I know there's an extended range version and that gets roughly 20 miles, so almost double the range in the extended range version. The Meepo Mini 2 comes with two 540 watt motors. Takes around 2 hours to charge. Comes with shredder trucks, 90 by 60 millimeter 78A wheels, 7 layers of true Canadian maple deck. Dimensions of the board read 30 inches in length, 9 inches in width, and a 21.5-inch wheelbase. The weight limit is 300 pounds. The board weighs in at 16 pounds and the extended range weighs in at 18 pounds. The M4 remote is pretty standard. It comes with a wrist strap, which I highly recommend because if you drop the remote, you're not going to be able to stop. I do wish the remote showed the battery percentage left in the board. You have to flip the board over and press what looks like a power button, but it's actually just the battery indicator button. There are 4 modes with the board. You change it from the remote. There's low, medium, high, and pro. I've stayed in the medium range because that maxes out around 50 miles an hour, which is plenty for me. This is mode 1. Press this button on the remote, goes into speed 2, that's speed 2, speed 3, and this is speed 4. Look how crazy this is. It's topping out at 28 miles an hour on the remote. You don't actually have to physically power on the board. You can actually just put it on the ground, start rolling, the board will wake up and you can turn the remote on and they'll connect almost instantly. Turn on the remote and start riding and it'll connect immediately, as you see here. When you're done riding, you do have to pick the board up and power off the board as well as the remote. I really like that there's a tail on the board which allows you to turn around in tighter spaces. The biggest pro to the Mini 2 is obviously the size. You can carry this pretty much anywhere. It's 16 pounds. I ordered the board on a Monday afternoon and it arrived on Friday afternoon, so very quick shipping. So I was considering other boards like the Backfire Mini, even the Boosted Mini, even though they went out of business. Some guys bought all their inventory and is reselling them on the website. Between price range and availability, shipping time, Meepo really won me over. So overall, I highly recommend this board if you're looking to get into electric skateboards. If you're more experienced, I highly recommend Meepo. They've been great. I've had no issues with the board. It arrived in 5 days here in the US, and I'm impressed with the quality of the board so far. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like the video. See you next time.